The following screen is the quiz template. As you can see, the screen is made up of a number of multiple choice questions. This type of screen uniquely has two parts. The standard screen section, where you can define the content and its position as normal, and a separate quiz section. Firstly, I'm going to go into the screen section and highlight the quizzes settings section. There are a number of settings here which can customize the feedback and behavior of the test. The most notable, however, is the quiz type setting. This can have two separate values corresponding to the purpose of the quiz. If the value is 0, then it corresponds to an exam which tests the user's understanding of the training. Any score would be stored within any SCORM-compliant learning management system. If, however, the value is 1, then this second use is to measure task assessments and is uniquely tracked by OpenELMS. A task assessment asks questions of the user which elicit a task which then needs to be managed. For instance, a question such as, "Do you need a new chair?" does not test someone's knowledge of the training, but would instead elicit a new chair task, which could be automatically fed back to the facilities department, etc. Task assessments are typically used to carry out checklists at the end of a training program. In this case, we're going to do a standard e-learning exam, so we'll leave this value at 0. Now, if we drop down to the quiz tab, we can see that this is made up of a series of questions. These can be copied and pasted to form further questions within the exam. If we expand each question, you can see the question's text is listed first. We can then expand the answers, and below these are a number of possible answers to each question. Again, we can copy and paste these answers to form more possible selections if we so wish. On expanding each answer, there are a number of options. The text corresponds to the answer's label. The task name and task description are not needed in this case, but if we were asking a question such as, "Do you need a new chair?" these values would correspond to something like "New chair needed" and "You need a new chair with a 5-pronged stable base," etc. The feedback can be displayed to users on answering the question and is also displayed on reports generated by OpenELMS. So that's basically it. Copy and paste new questions and new answers, and you can go form yourself a quiz to add to any e-learning course.